Alrighty then, hello and welcome to the NASCAR 100% Race Length Thunder 2004 Tony Raines playing as Legend Difficulty PS2 video series. And welcome to definitely the first attempt at the Watkins Glen race. Last time we went to Indianapolis and it was very stupid, but the good news is that Sterling Marlin kissed the bricks, and yeah, Dale Jr. has an incredibly large point lead by a full race over everyone. Stewart is try as he may, he just sits 200 points behind permanently. Casey is 37th, but Tony Raines is 34th in points. Very good indeed. We have 4 poles and an average finish of 29.1. It's very good indeed. Very good is what I would describe this. Also, something I would describe as very good is the rival situation. As you can see, we only have 2 logo rivals at the moment, and I'm looking to keep it the same way after today's fun event at this great track called Watkins Glen. Now, this track is a very good race track, and things are good that happen here always. There has never been a bad race at Watkins Glen in this game, NASCAR Thunder 2004. So that's why we're going to jump right into it. Dale Jr. on the pole. He's just never going to lose this point lead. And we are going to go into qualifying. Now, qualifying at this track is really fun because we are usually 2 seconds faster than the entire field. We're going to take this corner really slowly because I am a loser, and that is how we're going to get through there. We're going to be off the track, and you want to get on, and be out of the gas going into this right-hander, and you can flat foot this one if you know what you're doing, i.e. not be me and suck at driving. Yes, this is definitely attempt number 1 at this race. There has been absolutely no attempts at this race that have taken place anywhere on the internet before today. That is a guaranteed fact, and you will also be able to have access to many facts like that one if you become a Kamikaze Games channel member, because for only $2.99 a month you get to experience the great feeling of having emojis, and in the rare and never before seen instance that one of these races need to be redone, you get to see the original run of this race, or of a race that may or may not have ever taken place in the history of this channel. You get to view that exclusively as a channel member. So yeah, that's just a little factoid that you may or may not be interested in. Anyway, you want to be flat-footing it all the way up this hill because this is the longest straightaway on the track, and it leads into the stupidest part of the track, which is the bus stop. The bus stop is horribly programmed, and absolutely nothing that happens in here is normal. But then you get into the carousel, which is interesting because the AI suck in the carousel. You can really drive it in here, but the problem with that is that it's deceptively tight on the exit, and a lot of times you will fly into the wall and die. Yeah. Anyway. And then they're also really slow into this corner. That's one of the best takings of that corner I've ever had. So watch me never do it again for the rest of this stream. And then I was really slow in the final right-hander anyway, so it's not like I was going to gain anything. Anyway, that's a 107.6. Can you believe that that is a pole position? Can you believe that this was a pole position by 2.5 seconds? Very good indeed. Anyway, so why don't we just sit back and enjoy the wonderful sounds of MRN for definitely the first time. Definitely. Take it away, MRN.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen. The Glen is a road course that can be quite a challenge to these drivers. Isn't that right, Barney?
Well, the Glen is quite fast for a road course. The problem is getting these big, heavy cars to handle well through the tight turns. A missed braking point can spell disaster for these drivers if they shoot through a corner too fast.
The Payday Chevrolet really stepped it up in qualifying this week.
Maybe they can use this to turn around the bad luck that they have had in qualifying. After they see how much easier the whole race is when everyone is chasing you, I'm sure they'll work even harder next week to start up front.
Tony Stewart is in the top 5 in points so far this season.
Oh yeah, and all these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard week in and week out to gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5.
Brett Bodine is a rarity on the NASCAR circuit these days as the last of the owner drivers.
That really is a lot for one man in these days of multi-car teams which can share information.
They had actual commentary for Brett Bodine. That's amazing. Oh my God, Yoshi's a member. Damn. Thank you. You did not get to have the thingamajig come up on the screen, but you did get the acknowledgement just now. I need a mod in the chat. We need to suppress this disinformation in the chat. I need a mod. I need a mod. Oh, great.
Well, here's the starting lineup.
Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, and they're not even going to acknowledge me because fucking Dale Jr. starting next to me. Not going to mention the fact that Tony Raines got the pole by 2.5 seconds. No, it's just the Winston Cup point leader will start on the front row. No, that's annoying. Ricky Rudd's really good at road courses, and he's starting up front. That is troubling. That is troubling. There was no last time. By the way, I know what it says on the screen, but I do have the chat next to me. I'm going to try to ignore it as best as I can. But, I mean, can you blame me? This is a good shot, though. This is a nice thumbnail opportunity right here up this hill. Christian Fittipaldi starting 11th. What a god. My friend, well, no longer my friend. He was no longer my friend after whatever race before Indianapolis, I think, right?
This game
Oh
is a
my
master
goodness.
of pissing
10
me
months
off so
Adam
fucking
Peel has
much.
been a member.
I
And
only
yes,
needed
this is in
3
fact the
points
first
there.
attempt at this race.
Five.
Stewart starting
You're
18th.
gonna
He's
give
got a
me
good
five.
shot at the win. Gotta say.
Five. Fucking
Gotta say, the
five.
odds are up.
You're
The odds
gonna
are
give
up
me
there. Terrible start for Kenny Wallace, though. The Rubbermaid Sharpie form, man. There's Brett Bodine who gets talked about before the race. Wow. I know it's Wednesday and this is one of the worst nights that I could possibly stream, but I'm probably gonna work tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow right now, but I'm assuming I have to work tomorrow, so you know, I could have waited, but if I waited, we would not have been able to do this at all. So, you know, that's how it goes. Net zero. I love net zero. I love the idea of the zero car. I love the idea. And the 45 car. Oh, the Burtons! The Burtons starting side by side in row 16. Let's go. Let's go. Ward's top 10 in points is in jeopardy, but still, that's pretty based. And a horrendous start for Jimmy Johnson. That's funny. Oh, Casey starting 36th. Come on, dude. The Dr. Pepper Dodge. Oh. And another stalwart qualifying effort by Terry Labonte. 39th. Way better than when he usually starts. That's like, you know, like 2 times as good as where he usually starts. And rounding out the field, the murderer, who starts dead last everywhere. Oh. Terry Labonte is lucky the murderer is in this field because otherwise he'd start last every week. Why is the camera on Earnhardt? I'm the pole sitter that qualified 2.5 seconds faster than the field. I'm the one, and yet the camera's like, oh. And then this was perfect. This is like the pace car coming in. All right, so the first lap of this race is the worst part of the entire race. I just have to not die, and we'll be good. Okay, already making contact. That's a 30. Very good. Very good. A 30 to start out this race is exactly what I wanted. Oh my goodness gracious, Dale Jr. is sucking. He is about to get passed by Bobby Labonte, who's not even that good on road courses in this game. I don't care, crew chief. So Newman
This game
leads.
is a master
They're
of
side
pissing
by
me
side in
off
front of me.
so
Someone
fucking
just
much.
did something.
I only
Either a
needed
member
3
message
points there.
or a donation.
5.
I don't even care,
95.
dude.
You're
I'm in the
gonna give me
lead.
5.
I'm in the lead.
5. 98.
I'm in the lead.
Fucking
Lyle
5.
Bailey has been a member
You're
for
gonna
5
give me
months.
5.
Thoughts on Ty Gibbs comparing himself to God? Is he wrong? Though? Is he wrong? Where's the lie? Can I just say that Ty Gibbs has rocketed to like my favorite driver like in NASCAR right now, besides maybe Briscoe? I have to say, I adore Ty Gibbs. He's great. I love him so much. Anyway, I'm in the lead. Bobby Labonte did this. He could have just not run into me in the bus stop. Well, we're in the lead, so I'm gonna have to talk to the chat for like the next 20 laps. So, how's it going? How's it going, chat? Yeah, I also want Allgaier to win the championship, but he won't. He won't. So I'd rather have Ty Gibbs. Ty Gibbs, my love. Anyway, yeah. Thoughts on Chastain? It was stupid. It was incredibly stupid, and people should not be celebrating it, but they are, because people are easily impressed these days. But what I keep saying is suddenly a bunch of comments immediately as I start focusing on one. See, the reason why it's stupid, and the reason why it should not have been, you know, it should not, maybe, I guess it should be allowed because there was no rule against it. But like, what Chastain did was akin to cutting the course, just the inverse of cutting the course. So instead of respecting the track boundaries, he decided to just, oh, I'll just accelerate against the wall for the entire thing here. That is not respectful of the track. That does not respect the racing line. That doesn't respect your competitors. It doesn't respect, you know, anything really. So, like, it's just the inverse of cutting the course. You know, it's dumb. And I hate it. Anyway, Bell's the championship favorite, so I don't care. But, you know, I don't care about the chase implication. I don't care about the major championship implications that it had. Because I want Bell to win the championship, so if Hamlin misses, who cares? That's just more resources going to Bell, and they don't have to split it evenly. So if anything, it's better than Hamlin missed. But it's still stupid. I mean, just fundamentally, it's stupid. That is what I want to emphasize here. It is dumb and stupid. Thank you. That is the extent of my thoughts. Also, is this the year that we get a winner in the final race that is not the champion? Wouldn't that be funny? Yeah, and how about Kyle Busch just being terrible the entirety of that race? Like, bruh. I didn't know that Joe Gibbs was such a, like, so, I don't know. Like, how is it even... Why is Joe Gibbs being such a salty vagina about Kyle Busch leaving? It's like, you're the one that failed to get him a new sponsor. First of all, you're the one that failed to get him a new sponsor, so of course he's going to go to a different team that can find him a sponsor. Or doesn't need to find him a sponsor, you know? So why is Joe Gibbs being such a salty vagina over this? Sandy vagina, sorry. I said salty vagina, but it's more akin to sand. Is sand more fine-grained than salt? I don't know. The point is that Gibbs is being a dick. But I still hope his grandson wins the Xfinity Championship. No. This is the first time that we've done this race. The very first time. Attempt number 1 is this stream that you're watching. Do not listen to this fake news, this disinformation. Where's Politico when you need him? It is definitely not a sin to dump someone for the win. Have you not heard Leviticus 24, 5? Leviticus 24, 5. And so the Lord said, dump the rich cunt. And so saith the Lord, smack a bitch. And I also want Ty Gibbs to win the championship because everyone on Twitter will absolutely fucking seethe about it. That's half the reason that I want it. Is just to see everyone absolutely ass mad. The level of anal annoyance. Anal annoyance that I want to see from the likes of Reddit. It's just too good. It's just too perfect. Let the tears flow. The great flood. Yeah, the great flood's coming. Yeah. The Lord spoke of a second great flood. And that's the tears for when Ty Gibbs wins the championship. Can't wait. Literally cannot wait. Leviticus 24:5. Take the finest flour and bake 12 loaves of bread. Is that actually what Leviticus 24:5 is? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's funny. Ty's gonna be baking bread on Saturday, I can tell you that much. That's funny. That's good. I enjoyed that. That's a good lull right there. That was a funny moment. Little Caesar's delivery is goated. I wouldn't know, considering they don't do it here. And they're still not on DoorDash. Have I ever mentioned that there's this flower shop that's on DoorDash? Both family fairs, the Loaf and Jug south of town. All of those are on DoorDash. Fucking Tractor Supply Company is on DoorDash, but is Little Caesar's on DoorDash? No, of course not. Why would it be? No, I have to drive all the fucking way across town if I want to get that. Stupid ass DoorDash. Anyway, we're still playing this game. It is lap 8, and I'm not driving away from Bobby Labonte. That is rather concerning. I should focus on driving for like a few laps and just pull out to like a 5-second lead, and then we can be like, all right, we'll get right back into it here. Do. Still playing this game. So, what is everyone's opinion on the World Series thus far? I, as a Cubs fan, desperately miss Kyle Schwarber. Why did we just let him walk? Why did we get rid of the entire core from the 2016 World Series? I mean, I know that they were doing half decent at the end of this year, but like, come on, dude. Who's even on the team anymore? Can anyone name a Cubs player in the chat? Can anyone do it? Can anyone do it? Buy some metal fencing from the Tractor Supply Company. I should. I should buy like, what's the largest item at a Tractor Supply Company? Just the DoorDash gets a notification. It's like, oh, there's a new delivery in town. And it's like, I guess I'll drive my little smart car down to wherever it is and pick up this order. I wonder what it is. Oh, it's a fucking lawnmower. Well, that's unfortunate. Now I have to deliver this. I guess I'll drive it there. Anyway, DoorDash a combine. I would too. That's something I'd do. I always think about buying cars that are on the other side of the country and think like, how would I get this to where I am? Would I just fly down there, get a one-way ticket to bitch town, Florida, pick up this 30-year-old car that probably doesn't even run, and be like, okay, so now I have to drive it all the way back to North Dakota. Let's do it. Easy. Easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Oh, yeah. That song is hilarious to me because I always work Sundays. Then again, it is easy. I don't go into work until like 3 p.m., so I can stay up until 1 a.m. and just be like, alright. I woke up at fucking 7:30 this morning and I was like, I could stay up. Or I could continue sleeping. And I chose continue sleeping, and I didn't wake up until 12:30. It's like, this is alright right here. I do not miss having to wake up at normal hours during high school. Why? Like that's bullshit, dude. Do most people out of high school even go into regular 9 to 5 jobs where they have to be awake at 7 a.m.? No. No, absolutely not. They're the ones who work nights because they're young. They work nights so that the adults don't have to. So really, high school is just preparing you to be tired all the time. Unless, of course, you actually get a job where you get to go in at a normal time like me. I'm lucky. I'm one of the lucky few that gets to work at normal periods of time instead of fucking 5 a.m. There I go off to work. It's not even going to be light outside for another 2 hours. But I'm going to work. I'll go grab my coffee. I'll go to Starbucks. It's the only place that's open. Anyway, what's up, chat? Expo markers. Is that what this stream is presented by? I do also hope that I was gonna say the Blue Jays win the World Series. It's like, that'd be fine too, but like, no. Phillies World Series, please. Please, I beg. And do it in the next 2 games. Wasn't there a game today? Pretty sure there was a game today. Just let them win at home. Let Philadelphia burn down. That'd be fun. Get some people some nice insurance payouts after this Philadelphia World Series. That'd be alright. What is cognitive dissonance? So cognitive dissonance is a fun little theoretical idea where it's like doublethink, basically. Have you ever read the story 1984 by George Orwell? That's basically where he coined the term doublethink, and that's basically cognitive dissonance, where you can believe one thing, or you can believe something about one thing, but like believe the opposite is true at the same time. Phillies won 7-0 last night. Yes, I did watch that. That was a fun game. Specifically why I was thinking about Kyle Schwarber earlier. And how I miss that man and his bombs. Schwar bombs. Bombs. Decker's streaming right now. How are we always streaming on the same day? Does she stream every day? Because, like, I can't do that. I simply cannot do that. I'm not that much of an e-girl. I can stream once a week, maybe. If I'm lucky. I can't do every night, though. That's just one battle I can't keep up with, afraid. And it is Wednesday. I know that Wednesday is a terrible night for streaming because you got the weekly podcast. I know other people stream that Wednesdays as well. It's like, dude. And I start the stream at the exact same time that the podcast does. I don't know. Is the podcast done for the year? I don't even know, dude. I don't care. I've stopped caring. I've stopped caring about everything NASCAR related. What's more painful, being a Chargers fan or a Suns fan? Well, I've been a Chargers fan for way longer, and I've been through a lot worse with them. I mean, at least the Suns are like, they're like good. You know, they get swept like losers, but at least, you know, in other cases they're good. Chargers, when the fuck are they going to do anything? They've got a decent team right now, and they're what, 50? They're at 500. Is it looking like a Eagles-Bills World or a Super Bowl? That would be a fun meme. Have I ever been invited back to the podcast? Since the last time I was on, I have not been invited back. Quite frankly, I don't need to go on there. I'm pretty much done with that era of the channel. I'd be happy to never talk about NASCAR again. What I really want to do is start doing more music reviews and like new movie reviews. I want to be like a brand new. I want to go to the movies more often because I love going to the movies, and I just want to do like reviews to new movies and music and stuff, with occasional Chargers rants sprinkled in every here and there. I went back and watched some of my old Chargers rants, and I'm like, damn, I really have not changed at all, have I? They say you get more mature as you age, but I look back at those videos and I'm like, you know what? Whoever said that's a fucking liar. Whoever said that is full of shit. We're halfway through this run. Pit stops. I would like to go on lap 31 and 61 if possible. But 30 and 60 are fine too. And once we hit this traffic, things are going to get a lot more miserable, and I'm going to stop reading the chat. I'm going to stop being tempted into looking at the chat. So I'm sure, like, within the next 10 laps, we're going to double the viewership, and a bunch of people are going to be like, oh, Kamikaze, you see that? Did you see this? Did you see this thing that you've already talked about? It's like, no, I haven't. No, definitely not. Yeah, Chargers lose to the Browns. That was a good video. Really channeled my inner EDP for that one. I fucking miss EDP, dude. I miss 2016 so much. Because EDP was in his prime, the Cubs were good, and racing was tolerable. Alright. 2016, dude. It was the best of times. It was also the best of times. It pretty much was just the peak. The peak. Yeah, and every fucking celebrity from the 2010s, every large YouTube personality, they're all being outed as child molesters. It's like, fuck off. Just for once, can some large, entertaining internet personality not turn out to be a child molester? Is that too much to ask for? Just one time. One time. No, that's way too much to ask for, as we all know. Yes, I know Jimmy Johnson is announced. I literally saw that the second that I pressed the go live button. I saw that tweet and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He's finally gonna go back to being part-time in IndyCar. So it's like, finally, we can have some weekends where we're not dealing with him and NBC talking about nothing but Jimmy Johnson running 25th every week. Nope. Now he's gonna be a team owner. Oh my goodness, Jimmy Johnson Motorsports. He's bringing the IndyCar 10,000 owners of a same team thing. So it's like, it's gonna be Petty GMS Johnson Racing, powered by NOS. You got a back brace in the mail. Nice. Is there a reason that you got a back brace in the mail? Was it a wrong address? I never get things sent to the wrong address. It's always to current resident. It's like, yes, I care a whole lot about Publisher Clearinghouse. My fucking boss signed up for Publisher Clearinghouse's thing, and it's like, lady, you are more rich than like all of your employees combined. You have a bigger net worth. You have like twice the net worth of everyone that works for you. And you're still signing up for Publishers Clearinghouse? You've got plenty of money, woman. Woman, you've got plenty of money. Your back was hurting. Get used to it. It only gets worse. I remember when I was working at the restaurant and I fucking had a back pain day. And I was like, damn, dude, I literally can't do anything. This is horrendous. And I had to completely change the way that I stood. Like, I had to proactively watch the way that my spine was, like, shaped when I was just standing. I cannot believe that was not a 10. Right there. The murderer's trying to pass Casey, of course. So, in traffic at this track, we really just have to be patient. There will be opportunities for us to pass. So, there's no reason to really push it any further than, you know, you would normally push it. So, just like this, for example. Casey, give me room, okay. And going through lap traffic at this track, you can actually really outrun them on the outside of the carousel. That's just how slowly they go through here. So, that's just me casually passing Ashton Lewis on the outside in the carousel. There's no such thing as having too much money. Unless it's inflation. Unless you're printing it. There we go. Yeah. Things the Fed have said. Direct quote from the Fed. Oh, man. So I've got a 4.5 second lead over Bobby, who is amazingly still second. I really don't have to worry about anything. We're going to be slow going through traffic, but he's also got to go through the same traffic that I do, so I really don't need to take any risks lapping these cars. Also, I didn't mention it at the start of the race, but like this track it's very likely that you're going to get a caution. It's very likely that you're just going to get a natural caution, just because there are 2 choke points where if the AI blows an engine in those spots, it's almost certain that someone's going to run into them. We're coming up on one of them right here. Into this corner, down this backstretch. If someone blows up right here, they'll just run right into them. They don't care. The AI is so stupid. And then it's up the hill past the S's. Actually, it's going through the S's because the AI also doesn't care through the S's. Basically, the AI just doesn't care in this game. What happened to Rudd? What do you mean, poor Rudd? He's running third. Oh no, poor Ricky Rudd. He's only running third. Oh no, whatever will he do? It is lap 21 though. So the 2 21 cars are both in the top 5 on lap 21. That's pretty based, if you ask me. Push a lap car into the random concrete wall. I could do that. That is a viable strategy to get a caution at the exact moment that I need it. But I do not need a caution right now. In fact, it would be better for me if this race went green for the entirety of it. But the likelihood of that is pretty low. Pretty low. Yes, there are 2 21 cars because this game is very well programmed. I don't know why Ricky Rudd still gets to spawn despite me having the 21. I don't know how the game calculates any of this stuff, really. It's all confusion, to be honest. .8 seconds is the lead. It's a base top 10. Tony Raines, Ricky Rudd, Mark Martin, Bobby Labonte, and I think it was Stewart, which is the least based out of all of them, but still pretty good. So here's my 76 ally, Jeff Green. Let's see if he blocks me down the track. Surprisingly, no, he does not, but I don't really want to pass him on this side. I would much rather be on his left side going into this corner because we get to do this. Skirt, skirt. Just wait until the 25 turns into 21. Yeah. They forgot to put, or they just pathed it wrong. They either forgot to put the 21 car with rookie stripes in the game, or they pathed it to the wrong texture. So, if Ricky Rudd retires, and a Bush driver rookie replaces him, then they will be driving the 25 car, but it will be the 21 car on the list. And I think the pop-up on the logo on the top of their car is also a 25. 250624. We're near. I don't really care about hitting into Brett Bodine there. We got a plate track coming eventually. We can make these friendships back. Or make new friendships. I'll make new, better friendships. But yeah, every hit at a road course is like double what it should be. Like, you can like barely brush someone and get a 60. Cause this game sucks. Yeah. Because the ally and rival system in this game is the absolute worst. Oh, am I gonna clear Montgomery? What a god. What a god, dude. That was pretty okay. He's gonna pass me back, but you gotta admit. When I made that pass just now, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick.
Still there. Still beside you.
Here comes Ward. I love him. His son is a jackass, but I love Ward. That's the weird thing, is that so many of the drivers in this game, you know, I like them, but their sons are just idiots. Joe Nemechek, Ward Burton, Bill Elliott. It's just like, they did not get the intelligence gene or something passed down.
Number 22 wants to get by you. You're down on fuel.
Ken Schrader. Ken Schrader won't move. That was only a 10. That could have been a 30.
Still there. All clear, buddy.
No, the move was not illegal. I am trying to drive within the track limits, okay? I could skip. I could skip the bus stop every single time, but I choose to take it because I try to drive legitimately. But the problem is that this game is stupid. The AI is terrible, and they do stupid things. It is not my fault that I have to cut the course constantly. If the game was not terrible, I wouldn't have to cut the course. It's that simple. Another great run by David Green, by the way. He is a solid C+ driver in this game. Definitely overdrove that. Overcooked it. Cooked it going in, but we still made the pass happen. And the spotter's always like, the 4 car's looking to pass as I go by him at 20 miles an hour faster. Hey, we're starting to get viewers. Are we beating Natalie yet? I will be the superior e-girl, no matter what the day, no matter what the stream. I will always be the superior e-girl.
Clear all around.
Always. Forever.
On your left, buddy.
Yeah, I know I said I wasn't going to read the chat, but Watkins Glen is not nearly as hard to drive as Sonoma. And I just blew that corner. That was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Embarrassing, if I do say so myself. But we can still get this spot back. Surprisingly, that was not a 10.
The 19 car is still there.
Yeah, there is a Bible quote on the screen. Remember when Mary and Joseph were doing the dirty, or not doing the dirty because she was a virgin?
19 coming up quick.
And Joseph was like, yo, we need to spice this up a little bit. And Mary was like, no, I'm a virgin. He's like, fine, be like that. And Joseph went off to masturbate to Tails hentai. Yeah, that's the Bible quote right there. I don't blame him. Bitches be wildin'. Tails be fine.
Got a car on your left, buddy. The 16 car is still there.
Jesus turned water into wine, but the internet made Tails fine. Bobby Labonte has really closed the gap.
The 16 car.
That's concerning. But we've got We're slowly getting into faster and faster traffic, which I hope results in Bobby Labonte struggling to get around them so I can, like, you know, not be getting driven down for a few laps. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph Lombard. That's a good one.
You're clear. The 38 car is looking
Yeah, this is legitimately the best passing zone on the entire track right there. Oh, and the outside of the carousel too. Just look at me ruin Joe. Oh, just doesn't complete the turn, but that was such a good moment. How much longer until pit stops? 3 laps. 3 laps and we're coming in. Tires very worn. That doesn't concern me. Yeah, only the fronts are taking a beating, by the way. The Robbie Gordon line. Hey, at least I'm making passes, all right? At least I'm trying to run the racing line and not cut the course. Ignore what just happened. Ignore it. Ignore it. And annoyingly, I have to go down pit road soon because we got a big old gap to the next lap car. I would really like to stay out like another 10 laps. Well, then again, we're probably going to close in on whoever's in front of me in like a moment. I am the new Robbie Gordon. I still think sometimes that I should have just played as Scott Pruitt in this playthrough. So at least being good on road courses made sense, but no. Tony Raines is the man. Tony Raines has redefined this channel. I wish I could meet the man himself. I know he still spots. So I absolutely could have met him when I went to Circuit of the Americas, or even Phoenix. But I just don't know how. The spotters really are reclusive, and they stay to themselves. And to make sure that their voices are in good shape, and to make sure that they get their eyes checked. Jacques Villeneuve, yeah. I could have just been a road course ringer, but then again, if NASCAR Thunder 2003 was, you know, easier to play than this game, I probably would be doing this playthrough in that game. I would absolutely be playing as Casey, because he's not in that game. I was going to do a playthrough of NASCAR Thunder 2003. I was going to do a career mode. And I did the first race. And I actually did pretty decent at Daytona, but then we went to Rockingham, and I could do literally nothing. I could do nothing but watch as I just got lapped constantly and ruined by the AI. Kyle Petty is outrunning Kurt Busch. That's what's going on today. Is that Dale Jarrett for position behind me? Or Dale Jarrett? No, Jarrett Pitt. Jarrett has fresh tires behind me. And Labonte has not pit. So that's important to know. Bobby Labonte has not pit. So we're not losing any time to second place at this point. We're probably going to lose some time to the guys that did pit early, but like, I can't go that long. I have to wait until lap 30. And I definitely want to pit this time. Okay. I'm scared of Dale Jarrett. He's just going to drive around us both. Okay. Alright. That works. Please take this corner wide. No, he fucking cut it off. Kurt knew what I was planning. That was a great block, quite frankly. He knew exactly what I was going to do and when I was going to do it, and he had the exact answer that he needed to keep me from passing. That was a great move. Hideo Fukuyama, yes. The legend himself. All right. Pit stop time at Watkins Glen. We can make up a lot of time coming into the pits, but just don't speed. Don't speed. Don't do that. Okay. I'm going to make no adjustments because the car is driving fine. Fine. Box, 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 says the crew chief of the Raines 21 car. Wow. Hideo and hideous have the same spelling for Hideo. Wow. I didn't even know that. So we're going to hope that the pit crew doesn't have a terrible stop, because I have a deadly premonition that they're going to have a terrible stop in this race. But 9.5 transition is really good. That's a really good transition. 16.1. That's a solid stop. That was a second faster than the estimated time. Sick. Good stop. And a good pit stop by the Tony Raines team for once. They said it was impossible. And it could have been Boris said, yeah. I like Boris. He's a good man. Did you know that fucking, the 36 car in NASCAR 06 is basically just like the same thing as the 36 in 1996? Because fucking, MB2 Motorsports was the same team in 2006 that the 36 M&M's car for Ken Schrader was. I didn't even realize that until like I was making the AutoSim 1995 mod. I didn't even realize that the 36 was that the I don't even remember what the sponsor was, but the 36 in 2006 or NASCAR 06 even. I think it was run in 2005. But yeah, they brought back that fucking number. It's like, yeah. Nice. They brought back the number. Oh, it doesn't turn. And we are in fact ahead of Bon and Bon. Back to the lead goes Tony Raines. We just need to do that 2 more times and we've got to win at Watkins Glen. Uh-oh. Okay, that was almost really bad. Labonte actually has 1 lap fresher tires than me, which is annoying, but it's fine.
Number 45 is going for
We got a big gap ahead of Kyle Petty here. Kyle Petty! We got a big gap ahead of Kyle. And make sure that he doesn't hate me anymore. I shared draft with him way too late. There's no chance. And ran into him, so that is not a 10. Holy shit, I ran into someone at a road course and it wasn't a 10 plus.
number 45.
Wow.
Let you by easily.
They said it's impossible. They said it couldn't be done. And yet here we are, doing it. Okay, he's a 38. Turn off the share draft, drive around him, disrespect the track limits.
Okay, we're clear.
Really all that matters is getting around this dude. And we're not gonna do it because this car is trash. I can't pass Kyle Petty. Can I just point out that I can't pass Kyle Petty? Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. Okay, he's gonna take this corner way wide. Yep. See ya.
45.
Wouldn't wanna be ya. And into the wall he goes.
Okay, we're clear.
You can see how the AI just gets so confused when I do that in the mirror. They just body slam that wall. You got Kyle Petty's book. I should have done that. I should have bought Kyle Petty's book. I still haven't read Brock's J.D. McDuffie book. Has he released the Derek Cope book yet? Brock, where are you? Where are you at? WYA. I could have been Kirk Shelmerdine, yeah. You're right, I could have. I could have also not cut that corner, and yet I did. So, that's what I think about that. Alright, well, looks like I'm going to try and pass the new owner of the 43 car. Or not. He did the same thing that Kurt did. Well, I'll just ruin him into this corner then. Ooh. It is so hard to pass at this track. I could have been Derek Cope. I should have been Derek Cope. I think I played as Derek Cope in the Zero Upgrades Championship video. I haven't done a challenge video in a while. I recorded one video. It wasn't really a challenge video, but it was like a fun video. And then I deleted all the footage, and I'm like, well, there's 12 hours of my life I'm never getting back, and I have not recorded anything like that ever since. That was a depressing moment right there. I have no one to blame but myself, but like, you know how it goes. KG Lost Media. I should do a KG Lost Media video. Just straight up rip off, blame it on George. Come on, Sterling, give me it. Give me the inside. Oh, he didn't. Well, give me the inside in the carousel then. Here we go. Nah. Sterling, I don't care if you just kiss the bricks. I'm faster than you. Move your fat ass. There we go. All right, now we're talking. Now we're thinking with portals. Anyway. Okay, first of all, fuck off. Second of all, I went to high school with a guy named Jorge that called himself George because he didn't want to be called a whore. So, yeah, basically. So, yeah. What you think about that, boy? Tell me what you think about that. Oh, I overcooked it. Well, actually, no, that was a really good taking of this corner. I got on the brakes too late. And yet we still took the corner really well. See, this track is not hard. It's just stupid. This game is stupid. It's a bad game. Made by dumb people. Consumed by millions. Whose IQs have dropped drastically. I don't think Derek Cope is good enough in... that was my fastest lap of the race. I don't think Derek Cope is good enough in NASCAR 05 to win the championship by himself. Like, anyone in NASCAR 05 you can kind of force to win the championship. It's pretty easy. But, like, naturally, like, unless you're helping them out, they're not going to do much. EA Sports. It's in my ass. And you know, the worst part about it is that this game isn't even really that good. And yet every game that came after it was just like slightly worse in a few different ways. Like NASCAR 05 added a shit ton of content but completely broke the AI with their tire wear. NASCAR 06 fixed that, but in turn made it the most, you know, like, that just cranked the AI difficulty up just so much that it's impossible to play the game without assists. NASCAR 07 fixed most of that stuff, but 07 has a bunch of issues with, like, if you sign a contract, the game breaks, or, you know... NASCAR 07 is probably the most well put together game after this one. Then NASCAR 08 came in and just ruined everything. Just irreparably ruined the entire reputation of the EA series. I could have been Carlos Contreras. Now that would have been a good time right there. Carlos Contreras. Oh, they keep cutting me off, dude. The AI is learning. The adaptive AI has learned my line through the bus stop. It's trying to replicate it. McMurray is just impossible to pass. Right here. Rat bastard. Try the inside here, I guess. Can I get in there? I did get in there, but they're just so much faster than you through this corner that you can't do anything with them. Bond Labonte's cut my lead down to 2 seconds because McMurray can't move. He's already showing up in my rear view mirror detector thing. Please move, McMurray. Please. Please. Come on, man. Okay, what if I pull him down here? Try to completely ruin his AI. Oh, this is it right here. Yeah! Alright. Ruined him. Get railed, McMurray. Yeah, and he just lays over for Labonte, of course. But we got a little bit of a gap. So hopefully I can put together a few good laps. Max Pepsi, yeah. That would have been a good driver to play as. Wah, 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 wah. It was indeed a spicy pass. Spicy. Yeah, we're coming in on closing in on a thick with 2 C's pack of cars up here, so Labonte's gonna be licking his chops and ready to get around me here. Oh, and he's got. Uh-oh. Okay, the game disappeared on the stream for a second. That was scary. Look over and I just see a black screen and I'm like, how long has it been a black screen? But no, it came right back. I'm getting way out of the gas here. That was just a terrible taking of the first turn. I basically just gave up half a second for no reason. And now I'm set up horribly for this turn. I still managed to get through it alright. Okay, so we got Terry, we got Kenny Wallace, we got Steve Park. Gang's all here. Really? Pull Labonte up off the bottom. Did not manage to get to his inside. That was... I almost did that right, but not quite. Not quite. Okay. I'll just ruin him into that corner. Easy. No, that's not Steve Park. That is Michael Waltrip. Michael Waltrip, Michael Waltrip, Michael Waltrip. Do-do-do. Do-do. This is risky as fuck. Give me room, Michael. He did not give me room. You know, it's funny how Germain Racing gave up being a championship winning truck team to just go run 30th in Cup every week. Like, being a also ran in the Cup Series is just better financially than being like a good team in the Truck Series. And it's just like, that's why like the Truck Series is as shit as it's been lately. I mean, that's not the only reason. It's a contributing factor. I'm not going to get past Waltrip. I'm not going to get past Waltrip. Pain. Pain. We're set up horribly for this corner. Let's get on the brakes, I guess. Try to cross him over. Try and fail to cross him over. That was a 10. Alright, here's Fittipaldi. Usually he's the slowest car on track. Today he's 4th position, I'm pretty sure, right here. In amongst Kenny Wallace and Michael Waltrip. Uh-oh. Bonnie just tried to dive bomb my shit. I don't care, Kenny. That was Bobby Labonte's fault, by the way. None of that was my fault there. That was entirely Bobby Labonte's fault. Look at Fittipaldi going good here. He's a 0. He used to be a 100 ally at one point, but now he's a 0. But he's still just letting me drive right around him like nothing, though. So some things never change, thankfully. Hopefully he blocks Labonte. Come on, Christian, just like old times, man. Block his shit in. I hit Bill at the start of this race, and now we're coming to lap his ass. There's an annoying cunt dog outside that you're going to be hearing for the next probably remainder of the stream. So that's cool. That's cool and not annoying at all. Bobby with a good teammate tactic, yep. I do remember that meme. It was a good meme. The best teammate, Bobby Labonte. Hey, we're coming up on the halfway mark and I haven't yelled yet. It's a miracle. And this is the car and the last car in last place, unless someone's blown up. So we're starting to get into the really slow guys. I'm hoping that that slows up Labonte, even though absolutely nothing that's happened so far has slowed down Labonte. If anything, it's made him faster. It's cliche for a cartoon character to wear a sports jersey with a 0 on it. Is it? Is that like to like curtail like gang signs or something? Because like isn't like 13 a gang sign and 88 is a gang sign? They just put 0 because there's no gang sign with 0 in it, I guess. It's the Pontiac Aero package, no kidding. Casey, why are you second to last? You were gonna get a top 10 in this goddamn race in 2003. And yet here you are, running second to last.
Number 41 coming up quick. Clear.
I'm fine. I'm fine. We're fine. Ignore that we're off the track, I'm fine. Halfway. Halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. So now we just have to do everything that I've done so far. We just have to do it one more time. One more time. And we're done. I still sometimes think that whenever I'm at work. And it's like 1 hour into the shift and I'm like, all right, just gotta do everything that I've done so far another 7 times. And we're done. And I'm free. And I'm free. Free falling. No, 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 no. Yeah, I'm free. I'm free falling. You want to see a KG cosplay of Tails? Sure. I will consider it. I need to, like, cut my legs off so I can be short. I am also surprised there has not been an AI caution yet, because someone's sitting on pit road dead. So someone's blown up at one point. So there absolutely could have been a caution from that. And there's been a bunch of people that run into me off the final corner of the bus stop. That has to cause some cosmetic damage. Probably get a debris caution from that. Mods are asleep post Tails. Yes. Please do. So, what's everyone been up to lately? All I do is work. I'm gonna try the Diablo whatchamacallit from Arby's, because the lady that I work with said that they covered the entire sandwich, including the bun, in the Diablo sauce, and it was literally impossible to eat. Like, even Even when she removed the bun, she still couldn't finish it. It's like, I really want that. Because we had Taco Bell yesterday. And we had some Diablo sauce from them. She said that the Arby's Diablo sauce was way hotter. Uh-oh! Here it is! Caution potential. That's Newman blowing up. So his championship hopes are in shambles. That's a potential caution right there. Is the NASCAR Weekly podcast watching me play this? You should know, everyone in this chat should raid that chat. Tell them to watch KG's stream. Raid. I hope I'm getting more viewers than them. I doubt it. They probably got like 300 views. I'm sitting here like, I hope I'm beating them. I got more views. I'm beating Natalie. That's all that matters to me. Still no caution. Newman survived the trip back to pit road. There's still no caution. And I just ruined Kevin Grubb. The sexiest pass of the race thus far. Ruining Kevin Grubb. Who is this? Is this Steve Park? I don't think Deegan streams anymore after the incident trademark registered. That is Steve Park. I'm gonna Steve Park it up his ass and hope that he doesn't take me out.
You're clear.
Turn. They have 650? Bruh. Come on. Hey, props to them though. They turned nothing into something.
One on your right.
And I mean, they had a lot of help along the way, but like they're the biggest names on NASCAR YouTube, and it's like they did it. They started it all by themselves. No one helped them out in the first season. It's like fair enough, man. They deserve to reap the rewards of their success. I don't even care, dude. It's admirable. They have been held up by NASCAR in recent years, but all the way back at the beginning, they made it themselves, and they got 100 viewers per week, and they just fucking stuck their noses in and did the grind. And now they're having success. Fucking fair play. The Iceberg is the only member to appear in every stream. Did you know that he is younger than me? Jared is younger than I am, and he just posted a few days ago that he's 25, and it's like, dude, I didn't even know he was younger than you. I'm like, damn, that really puts it into perspective. Like, we really were. Like, all of us are, like, in the same age range. I knew that Darian was younger than me, and I think Danny's, like, 2 years older than me, and Eric is also 2 years older than me. Like, all of us, the original NASCAR YouTubers, we were all, like, the same age. Like, the sheer coincidence of that, it's like, I guess it's just a generational divide. I'm 25. That is how old I am. And Jared's now 25, so it's a negligible difference, but like we probably would have been in different classes in high school. We probably would have been in different grades. How old is my mom? She just turned this past couple of days ago. What year is it? 2022. My mom would be 44. Ugh. Ugh. Mama. Mama, you're getting old. I'm a goofy goober. Rock. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at who, well, look who the cat drug in. Look who the cat drug in. If it isn't Kevin Harvick. How's that race going there, Kev? How's it going? How's it hanging? Good run out of Harvick. About to get lapped by his teammate. Here we come. Looking to the inside. Inside goes the 21 car of Tony Raines. Looking to the inside to put his teammate a lap down. Now that 29 car is second in Winston Cup Series points.
Got one on your right.
Jeff Green is in my way. That's a 60. Well, Jeff Green was my friend.
The 29 car is still there.
But then he tried to block me. And now I'm about to lose the lead.
Number 18.
No.
Okay, work left.
That was not a 10. Interesting.
Got one on your right.
Bobby.
You're at the point.
Oh my god, Jeff Green, I hate you.
Got a car on your left, buddy.
God. No, dude. That was only a 10. Bobby Labonte is being very, very nice about the fact that I keep body slamming him every single straightaway. Can you fucking move your fat ass? Okay, that's another 60. Okay, so Jeff Green has gone from a plus 76 to negative 42. All because he couldn't just get the fuck out of the way. Also, we're pitting again soon. Also, I haven't looked at the chat in like a lap because this is terrifying. Yes, Mary and Nixon are the actual OGs. Like the first wave. First wave NASCAR YouTubers. Like first wave feminism. I hate Harvick so much. I hate you, Harvick. You're such a dumb bitch. You're lucky that Richard Childress thinks you're the next Dale. You're lucky.
Clear all around.
Okay.
Got one on your right.
Into this corner, overdriving it just to get around Sprague. Harvick is holding up Labonte, astoundingly. Not for long, though. That is true. Eric did start YouTube before even, us.
Watch it. There's a car on your
And, like, he was making, like, content for a long time before, like, he actually got big. Like the NASCAR diecast parodies, they hold up. Those hold up. They hold the fuck up, dude. I think the first video that I ever watched by Eric was, like, My Day with Matt Kenseth. That was the funniest shit. That was pure 2010s YouTube, and I adored it. Example Infinity, no kidding. Yeah, this is gonna go in the damn lap car series. Thankfully, we can pit again soon, which is not really that thankful, but like, maybe it'll help. Bobby's still got like one lap fresher tire than I do. We'll see if he pits before me this time. Brett Bowdine, I've already ran into him in this race. Didn't Griff Dog come back and then immediately leave again? Just that's some Chad energy. Just return, post one video, refuse to upload any further, leave. The Chad Griff Dog. I like Griff. I like Griff. And I will always, I don't care, dude. I don't care what anyone says about this channel. I don't care what anyone's favorite video is. I don't care if people remember me as the guy that fucking took a shit in Ty Dillon's coffee one day. I don't care. The fact that we were able to get Griff Dog's brother's name on the 24 truck at Phoenix in 2019, that is my proudest accomplishment on this website. Anyway, caution's out. This is tragic because we're 5 laps before the pit stop, so I'm gonna be running on fumes if we don't get another yellow. Also, caution, restarts at this track are a fucking joke. I would really like to lap Dale. I don't know what happened. I saw some bad things happening in my mirror, but I'm not sure what happened. All right. Here we go. What happened? Yeah, I thought it involved Bobby. Yeah. Oh, that's not even a wreck, dude. They just got weirded out by the weird shape of the bus stop. Like, they didn't even wreck. How is this even a caution? Bruh. Why is that a caution? I'm pitting. I am pitting. Let's see if anyone else pits. If no one else pits, that makes this a lot more interesting. No one else is pitting. I mean, we'll be fine. It's lap 57, so we should restart on lap 61. We should restart on lap 61 here. And that means I can make it to the end. We just need to survive these guys coming down pit road, and then I'm basically going to be by myself for the remainder of the race. We just need to be careful. Just on this restart, I just need to tiptoe through the tulips. And just avoid stupidity, basically. That's the name of the game for this restart, is avoid stupidity. Because everyone else on the lead lap is going to come down pit road. We can go 31 laps on fuel. I don't know what it counts for when it's under caution like this. 10 cars did not pit. Steve Park is 4th. Terry Labonte's up here. Oh my. Okay. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm very afraid of this restart. Oh no, it's lap 59. I cannot make it on fuel. We need another restart. Okay, here's another idea. We go down pit road, and I take, like, a drop of fuel, basically. I could pit, like, halfway through this run, and take 2, I don't know, dude. I'm scared. This restart is bad. Bad time restart. And I hate the bus stops so much. Yeah, they just stopped in front of me. That was definitely my fault. I'm gonna try the outside in the carousel and see what happens. They're too wide. I can't fucking do anything when they're too wide. I can't do anything, period. This track sucks. Oh my god, Dale Jarrett is so fast. Okay. Now we're going around them like this. Now there's gonna be people diving the pit road like within the next 2 laps. So I need to stay up here. Someone just super chatted. I can't read that. See, people are already pitting. $5 from Bree Key, a veteran of the war between me and Decker. Oh, that's a 5, by the way.
Still beside you. Okay, now.
You're gonna give me 5! I'm now able to attend and commence my research for the onset of the KGV. Decker War.
Stop, Dale. That's not my fault, bitch. Fuck off. Fucking guy turns into me and gets mad at me about it. What a bitch, dude.
Number 88 is looking left.
Okay, now we're driving around him on the outside in the carousel. Here we go. Now we're making some fucking progress. Okay, we're good. We're good. We good. We Gucci. I mean, honestly, I might just pit with these guys. I might just... Okay. And I just lost everything that I gained. Because it just fucking turned into the fucking wall. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. So that's just 3 fucking positions that I just lost there. And the leader has 9 seconds on me. So that's annoying. Can Bill Elliott not be on my inside? Go, Jarrett. If you're gonna go, Jarrett, fucking move it. This race was going so well for so long, and then the game just was like, oh, this car was slightly sideways. That's the caution. That's the caution. Oh, Jarrett's so wide. Fucking Burton. Jarrett went nearly into the goddamn sand, and I couldn't get around him because fucking Jeff Burton decided to plant his fat ass in the middle of the track, and I still can't get around him. I hate this game. I hate this game, I hate this game, I hate this game. Okay. Let's not hit the cunt wall this time. Oh, can you believe people are pitting? Since they can make it on fuel and I can't. Oh, we're looking to the inside of Jarrett. I don't know why we're looking to the inside of Jarrett. That makes no sense. The leader's gone. I am 9 seconds behind the leader. That's great news. What is Jarrett doing? Oh my god. Fuck off, Waltrip. Yeah, and fuck off, Jarrett. Yeah, get railed. Watch me pass you off that corner. Watch me. Or off this corner too. Nadu's annoying. I don't know what he's gonna do here. I'm 5th though. That's what I do know. Okay, can Nadu take this corner wide? Nope, he's gonna do quite the fucking opposite. Fine, I'll cut this then, since you can't move your fat ass. Was Michael for position? I lapped him, so he's not for position. I lapped most of the field before the caution came out. Okay, now we're making time, because I don't have some dumbass sitting in front of me. I don't care, crew chief. Okay, we are 8.7 back. I just need a few clean laps and I can close in on whoever the leader is. But this field is making it impossible. I don't even know who the leader is, but they're gone. Probably Labonte. He was one of the guys that stayed out. So it's probably Labonte out front, and he was stayed out the longest out of anyone on the previous set of pit stops. So he'll probably stay out way long this time too. Move your fat ass. Kenny Wallace jobbing as usual, yeah. I do not want another restart, because these restarts suck so much. If we can go green to the end, that'd be great. However, the problem with that is that I can't make it on gas. Can't make it on gas. These guys can, of course. Jarrett can make it on fuel. Can I make it on fuel? Of course not. I'm gonna have to fucking go for it, though, because I don't have any other hope. Because I can't pit and then try and pass all these losers. Because passing these losers is hard enough as it is, then Jarrett's not going to pit. And he's going to just have 40 seconds on me the entire time.
Easy now.
Don't care, crew chief. Okay, so Labonte's pitting. Maybe Jarrett will have to pit again. Because we technically pit on lap 57. I mean, it would be a stretch, but if anyone can make it, it's going to be the AI in this game. Man, I just got railed. Because this restarted on lap 59. If it restarted on lap 60, we'd be fine. It's just because it's restarting on lap fucking 59 that I might run out of gas on the goddamn backstretch. Okay, it's time to fake Jarrett out. Come on, go wide, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Know your place, Jarrett. And then I blow the carousel, of course. We're already coming up on slow cars, too. I mean, my stomach's churning. I know I can make it one more lap after the fuel tank almost empty text comes up. But I don't know if I can make it two. Casey Kane's middle name does start with a K, I'm pretty sure. Just a side there for the chat. I mean, a way to play it would be maybe like if fucking... I mean, we're going to lose so much time pitting. And, like, the odds that there's another caution are pretty high. Because there's got to be some cars with damage in this field by now. Like, if there's a caution, like, I mean, I'd rather not pit and be the leader and be able to make it on fuel and just let Bobby have 10-lap fresher tires, but be stuck back in field. It's like, it's just, this is tough, dude. This is tough. Also, Jarrett's the only other one on this strategy. Martin's back there, 25 seconds back. Probably gaining on me, if anything. Jarrett might have been the only other driver to pit with me there. Oh, we're coming up on slow cars again. And who else but Jeff Green, who's gone from a positive 76 to negative 42 in this race in 2 corners. Does Jarrett have the unlimited fuel bug? Probably. Probably not even a bug. He's probably just got better fuel than anyone else in the field. If he pit, people are going to have to look back on the stream to when we did the, you know, the cutscene before the restart where it shows where everyone pit that came out. See if Jarrett was behind me. Because otherwise, you know.
The one car is throwing a block on you.
Oh, I can't believe that the one car is throwing a block on me. Get fucked. Get fucked, first of all. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, that was a 30. That was a fucking 30. Yeah, that was a fucking 30. Because of course it was. Because of course it was. Just being able to drive around Jeff Green was way too much to ask for. No, he had to be a fucking 72. This game sucks. So much. So fucking much. I hate it. And this car sucks too. God, I hate the carousel. Race for the presidency gonna happen again. I mean, it was fun the first time, but like, we need to do a different game. Like, if it's just NR 2003 at Daytona again, it's gonna be, you know, it's just gonna be whatever. We need to find a different game to do a race for the presidency next. What other games can I change characters' names in? I don't fucking care, Crucci. Jarrett did pit with me, so he can make it to the end. So Dale Jarrett's basically won this race, unless he pits like with 15 to go or something. Really what we need to do is put like 20 seconds on Jarrett so that I can go down pit road, get 4 tires, and annihilate him. And get back around him and be the biggest comeback in NASCAR history right there. I don't think I'm winning this race, is what I'm trying to say. I don't believe I'm winning this race. Benson versus Craven, who is better? Well, Craven got an opportunity in the 99 truck for Roush. And he was in line to basically replace Mark Martin, and then apparently he did so bad, despite winning. He did win a race in that truck. But despite that, he still, Jack still picked David Reagan over him, so. And Johnny Benson went to the Truck Series and won a championship, so I feel like it's pretty clear-cut who the superior driver is there. Sadly, there's no race where Benson got him, so Craven's always going to have that. He has 2 Cup wins to Johnny's 1. So there's that. But Johnny really should have won the 2000 Daytona 500, so, you know, you really can't say much on that home front. Craven got injured a lot. Yeah. but that's just 90s NASCAR for you. If Jarrett pits, I have to pit, because I could win. But like, Mark is third, Rudd is fourth, they're within 20 seconds. Like, this ain't an F1 pit stop where I can only lose 22 seconds on pit road. We're gonna lose like 40 seconds on pit road. Especially if I change tires, which if I pit, I may as well change tires. Well, Ricky Craven never dominated a race either, did he? I doubt he dominated the Martinsville race. What happened in the I haven't watched the 2002 Pop Secret 500 because I don't like thinking about how if Mark won that, he would have had a better shot at the championship. Don't like thinking about that. But you know. See, if I pit, I may as well take tires so I have some sort of advantage. Like, I could try and save 2 laps of fuel. I could try to save 2 laps of fuel. But like, if I pit, I may as well take tires. Craven dominated a Rockingham race but had a bad pit stop and handed it to Jarrett. Was that 2003? I only watched like the final 50 laps of that race, and it was great. It was incredibly entertaining. It was a really good, really exciting. Apparently they're going to try and restore Rockingham next, so maybe. I don't know. They've said that a few times now. So, but like North Wilkesboro actually getting a cup race, be it the All-Star race, you know, that bodes better for Rockingham than it did last time, in any case. I did not hit him. Look at me. Look at me! Didn't even hit Bodine. Oh, and it doesn't turn. Hate this game. Alright. Yes, I wish Bobby Labonte won the 2011 Daytona 500. At this point, I do wish that. I kind of wished it when it happened, too, but... Ouch. Alright, well, I hit him. Now I hit Brett Bodine. Yeah, he had to get it in there somehow. Turn. Okay. Has it said halfway on fuel yet? Because then we'll know exactly how many laps I have. Tires worn. That's not halfway on fuel. Okay, halfway on fuel. So we restarted on lap 59. If we had that, so let's add 2 laps to the number in the corner to make the math easier. So that was 15 and a half laps of fuel. We can go 31, we can't go 32. I can't do it, man. So now we've definitively proven that I cannot make it on fuel. So, ideally, I want to pit and come out without traffic so I can maximize the good in the tire and just ruin people like through these intersections. Like, we're coming up on a lot of traffic right now. Like, honestly, honestly, it might just be a better idea to pit, period. I can't make it. And I don't think there's going to be any cautions. If there was going to be a caution, I feel like it would have happened by now. And even if there is a caution, that bunches up the field. So if I pit, that helps me out. Scoreless through 4 innings. Boo. See, I've got 32 seconds on Labonte. We're going to lose 40 seconds from pitting. I'm pitting. I'm gaining time on Jarrett. in clean air. I'm pitting. I think I have a better shot at winning if I pit. Pit at end. I don't know, dude. I'd rather have the fresh tires. And Kurt is still keen to my game here. He knows exactly what I'm going to do before I do it. And he won't come up off the bottom. What a bastard. This dude is a master at blocking. Forget Ryan Newman. Yeah, we're going to pit now, so I have 15 laps to drive up through the field. I've already shown I can pass. I'm pitting. Coming in, baby. Don't speed. Okay. Take 4. Take 4 tires. If I took 2, if I took just 2 tires, that'd be a faster pit stop. Let's take 2. That's my strategy. That's my official strat right here, is to take lefts. Hopefully this doesn't ruin the balance of the car. Bobby Jr. Are you talking about Bobby Hamilton Jr.? All right. Good stop. 12.5 seconds. There's Labonte. So if I had taken 4, I would have been way further behind than I initially suspected. See, we would have lost even more than 40 seconds. Okay, P5, fresh tires, fresh-ish tires. 15 laps to drive up through the field. I hope Jarrett can't make it. If Jarrett can make it, then this was moot to begin with, because I can't make it. I cannot make it, but if Jarrett can, that's annoying. That was just an automatic loss. But we're 5th, and I don't even need to do good in this race. Like, really? 30th place is where I need it. I needed to qualify 30th and finish 30th. That's what I needed to do for this race. It would have helped to do good, to help the average finish out. But really, all that matters is finishing 30th. Anyway, let's see what kind of task it is to lap these guys. Of course, these guys are trying to go side by side. Why wouldn't they? Quite frankly, that's a 10 probably. That was a 10. Okay, it was a delayed 10. I'm like, how is that not a 10? It was a delayed 10. All right, Schrader, you want to block me all the way off the track? Have fun trying to get through this corner. Whoops. See ya, bitch. Hopefully I can drive away from Petty. Don't have to listen to the crew chief bitch about him all race. PPI was an absolute joke. Yeah, they were. Didn't they have a second car at one point? I don't think the second car was included in any games either. May as well have been like a part-time car. It was Andy Houston too, wasn't it? 28 seconds. I have to make up... Damn, dude, I need to make up like 3 seconds per lap. Well, I mean, I guess it's just time to accept I wasn't going to win this race. The caution came out at the absolute perfect time to screw me over. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Elliott Sadler is a 96 ally, though. It must be said. Must be said, Elliott Sadler really appreciates Tony Raines. Not enough to move from his, passing lane, of course, but he does appreciate Tony Raines. At the top of the Christmas card list. No, PPC was owned by Sherry Pollock's dad. PPI was completely different. Nixon did a video on Andy Houston's 2001 season. Nixon does a video on everything. Not on me, of course. He makes all sort of best of what if racing compilations, but me? Not a word. Not a word from Nixon. The one time I'm on his channel, he removes it. Or privates it or something. I remember the Nixon Tapes podcast. But do you recall the greatest podcast of all? Yeah, the Nesquik car. I like the Nesquik car. Even though Nestle is like the most corrupt, evil, like big business on planet Earth. Can appreciate the car though. It's a good paint. It was an alright paint job. Sure, you might exploit child labor in like third world countries, but hey, that was an alright paint scheme. Oh my goodness. Video games. The Hut Strickland 8 car. Wasn't that the car that like destroyed like Stavila? Like Stavila Brothers had to shut down because of that car. Circuit City. What happened to the Circuit City from recent years? Where'd all that sponsorship money go? I'm shocked that Sam Hunt Racing exists, let alone recovered from that. Wasn't it a different team though? It was a different team that started the Circuit City car, and then like Sam Hunt came in and was like, hey yo, I'll just buy that, and now I have a team, lol. Isn't it amazing what you can do with penny auction? Penny Chapter 11 bankruptcy auctions. H2 Motorsports, that's right. Damn. 10 to go. I don't think I'm getting there. It was the 28, not the 26. Okay. Maybe I should have taken 4 tires. I don't know. Yeah, all I need is 2 seconds per lap. That's pretty simple when, you know, we're not in traffic, but we got this giant chunk of cars in front of me here. I think Jarrett's got this race won. God! Unfair. Unfair game. Dumb and stupid. Under 20 seconds, but I have traffic to get through. And Jarrett's also in clean air, so... And we're also driving into the goddamn sand because it doesn't fucking turn. Pain. We're not even going that slow, really, are we? We're running pretty decent lap times for 2 tires, so 4 tires probably would have just been, you know, like extra time on pit road for no reason. I think this was the right call. We might get second, but I'm not going to win. Unless there is a caution, of course. But then the race might even just end under caution, so at that point, like, whatever. Ever had canned Yoo-hoo? I can definitely say that I have not had canned Yoo-hoo. I didn't even know this was a thing. It sounds horrendous and terrifying and a sin against humanity. Canned Yoo-hoo is W. All right, well, I'll just shut up then. I'll just shut my mouth. Well, you do auto sim with a start and park team. See, the problem with that is that you just never make races. If you're a part-time car in auto sim, you're just basically losing money at all times. I tried to do an impossible playthrough, and then the latest update made it really easy. So now I need to find a new impossible playthrough, but the problem is that it's too impossible. And I'm just losing money every season instead of gaining money. Oh, cool. Jeff Green again. Oh, great. We have to pass Jeff Green again. The 72 fucking rival Jeff Green. That was not stupid ass. He is a stupid ass. Great. Wonderful news. I'm so happy about this fact. I have no idea where I'm gonna pass this bitch. I can't pass him anywhere without him running into me. Unless I can dive bomb his shit here and make it stick. But I don't think I can make it stick is the problem. Yeah, I'm aware, crew chief. Oh, get railed, bitch! There we go. Alright, so as it turns out, that's how we were going to pass Steve Park, Jeff Green, whatever the fuck. Cursed Dale Earnhardt Incorporated Jeff Green.
Still beside you. The 22 car. It's got a run on you. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, all my homies love Bruco. That was a good team. Greg Biffle ran for Bruco as a leech, and I think he won several races. Jeff Green, more like Jeff Yellow, right? They just have the hue and saturation settings on their TV. It's wrong. That car has actually always been green. In fact, that color is green. Oh damn, is that the first porn bot of this entire stream just there? Looky there, looky there. Look at that, look at that. I know it's a short race, but damn, these porn bots were just sleeping. They were too busy on the weekly podcast, probably. I've got 59 viewers. We've doubled viewership since I looked last. So I'm guessing that's probably come to an end soon. Hell yeah, mod team. KG Mod Trivia Mod Team is the best mod team on planet Earth. Because no one gets an ego. Because they all know that they got their position by winning mod trivia. And they can lose their position at any time with mod Hunger Games. So they don't try and rub anyone the wrong way.
On your right.
So on the last stream, I was considering doing live reactions to the final 4 races this weekend, just as a throwback. I work every single day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so I cannot do any streams. So, yeah, that's why I'm streaming tonight. So, sorry. If anyone was looking forward to that possibility, I apologize. Well, I don't think we're winning this race, guys. 5 to go, 4.5 on track. I'm closing and I'm bobbing. Dang it, bobbing. I thought that it was going to be between me and him for the win, but then Dale Jarrett just fucking had 7,000 miles a gallon, and he's just like, alright, I'll just win. Call in sick Sunday. No. I'll call in sick and they'll be like, yeah, funny. You worked when you had COVID. Come in. It's like, oh. I still don't think I had COVID, though. I still don't think it was COVID. Baseball did a score. Come on, Phillies. Please be the Phillies. Come on, Phillies. Hope it was Schwarber. Another Schwarber home run. Yes, I work with COVID. I've talked about it many times. I went to look at a car with my grandpa, and I was like, oh my God, I am so tired. And I got back, and it was an hour before I had to go to work. And I was like falling, like I was nearly passed out sitting in my chair. I went in my bed and I laid down and I realized if I stay here like for another minute, I will be asleep. So I stayed up, and I went to work, and I was on the verge of passing out for like the entire first hour. But then I took a 3-month-old Advil, and I was fine for the rest of the shift. And then my boss came in and gave me a test, and it came back positive. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I didn't work for 5 days straight, and I nearly went stir crazy. Got a lot of juice recorded though, that's for sure. A lot of, okay. We're just not turning on this day. Cool. Alright, great job turning the car, by the way. That was phenomenal work. Phenomenal work turning the car there. So looks like we're finishing 5th on this day, because the car can't be fucking bothered to turn. So 5th place is where we're going to be finishing this time. I was really hoping we'd get up further through the field so I could see if, like, Stewart had closed in on the lead or something, but no. 5th place is where we're going to finish. Because I just, if anything, I don't want Dale Jarrett to win this race. That rat bastard. And his bullshit 50 miles to the gallon. Just lap Hermie Sadler again, I guess. Oh, and we're spinning out too. Nice. Casey's pitting. Casey! Hermie Sadler is also pitting. Wait. Wait, Stewart's behind me. What? How is Stewart behind me? Wait, what? Wasn't he second? Wait, what is going on at the end of this race? Alright, well maybe Jarrett did have to pit at the end after all. Maybe he'll run out of gas and stack up the entire field and I'll win. Wouldn't that be a meme? Stewart was second? When? Earlier? Because if I passed him, I wouldn't be fifth. So it must have been before the caution. I don't know, dude. This shit's dumb. Alright, well, I finally closed back in on fucking Labonte. So good thing that there's only one lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. And the funny part about this is if someone dies here, we'll automatically, there will be no, it won't finish until the race is over. There's no caution cutscene for the white flag, so, yeah. Ah, fuck, dude. Car sucks. Yep, 5th place is where we're finishing. Well, the question is, did anyone close in on Jarrett? I hope they did. I hate you, Dale Jarrett. I was hoping he'd stay in the 30s in points all season, but of course that did not come to pass. Oh, Ward. No, you could have blocked Labonte for me, Ward. No, dude. Turn car. God, this sucks. Yeah. So I lost like 5 seconds from that turn 1 incident. And of course, the caution came out at the absolute perfect moment to screw me over. So we are going to come home in 5th place. Through the final corner. P5. It's a good race, but we should have won. Astros now lead 5-0. Fuck the MLB. Mark 1, get fucked, Jarrett! Eat shit! Eat shit!
Well, that was good news. The guys who ran out front, more cautions would just have meant more restarts, which is more chances for you to lose positions.
The Payday Chevrolet actually led the most laps.
Yeah, he just didn't lead the most important one, the lap where the checkered flag came out.
The 21 car has begun a new rivalry on the racetrack.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Michigan International Speedway.
Boo. Boo, Michigan. All right, good race. That was a really good, definitely first attempt at this race. 21 has a rival. Why I never. Yeah. Alright, well. Yeah, this page could be a lot worse, I guess. Money! $620,000. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And we're starting to get prestige bonus. Sadly, we don't have happiness bonus yet. Happiness bonus can stack real good. 64 laps led. Mark only led 4 laps. What a god. He won by 4.2 seconds, so clearly pitting the car was the wrong decision under caution there. Johnny Benson 10th! Johnny Benson got 10th! What? What a god! Yo. Damn, okay. Dale Jr. lost some points, not many though. Steve Park 14, Kenny Wallace 15. Wow, ahead of all these people, ahead of Jimmy Johnson, by the way. Talbot race for Marlin. Christian Fittipaldi fall back to 22nd. David Green 27. Ward finished 29th. His top 10 in points completely in shambles at this point. And we didn't have a lot of retirements. Gordon blew up! Ha! Ha, bitch. And Ashton Lewis blew up. So no wonder there was no incident this race, because Ashton Lewis wasn't on the track for the majority of it. And Newman also blew up. Well, that was this race. There were 12 cars on the lead lap. I was the cheating McDouchebag today. On this day. On this day, I can see clearly. Everything has come to light. Anyway. Save the game, I beg. I didn't even turn off autosave. Look at me. Look at me not turning off autosave for this race. Save that game, baby. I was still the highest finishing RCR car, though, so that's good. That is good. That's a dub right there for old RC. Waiting to look at the car condition. Since the car didn't get destroyed over the course of this race, it should be in all right shape. Or it could be in 53 condition. That's also an option. No, wait, that's the other part. Okay, yeah. 64, 56, 63, 62, and 67, 64. Very cool. And we can make a new shop edition. Hey. All right. Well, in that case, what do we need? What do we need? The tire mounting machine is complete, which is a chassis upgrade, so we can start making a new chassis. Let's see here. So we could make a 7269. All right. That's all right if you ask me. 7269 in 9 races, so that would make this. So I want to get rid of this one, 6358 versus 6658. I guess it really doesn't matter which one we get rid of. So we're going to, okay, I have a lot of money right now. Maybe it would be a wiser investment to spend a lot of money on a new shop edition instead of 450,000 on that. Could put 300K down on body drafting. Yeah. Okay, the next race is Michigan. I just need to qualify well and we'll be fine there as far as money is concerned. And after that is Bristol. God knows what's going to happen there. I still don't remember what race 25 is, and then it's Richmond. See, drafting is important at some tracks. Like, surprisingly, a lot of tracks, it's important. Allow building a track-specific body. What we really need is engine efficiency, because we're still lagging behind on fuel mileage. That would be, a lot of races. 1.5 million on that. Okay, let's go back to this. I like the 150K instead of 1.5 million. Yes, I'm good at Richmond. If I have a good car for that race, I think I could maybe win. We're gonna suck at the start for the first like 50 laps, but then I'm gonna come back on them. Okay, maybe I won't win, but I'll definitely have a top 5 car. Top 5 car is what I'm talking about there. I really want that. We just don't have enough money to start investing in other stuff. 6 races for 600K on chassis tire wear. That's all right. Engine balancer would be the same. That's all right. Let's just get some better parts into production right now. Let's slap together a 7269 chassis. That's barely any money at all. That's easy. That's obvious. Let's check the team too, by the way, because now that we've got a new shop part, we can take a look at this group of losers. So, this guy is a 76-76. We could hire a 67-61. Okay, well in that case, looks like A. Moy is gonna stay on the team. How about builders? Can I get different builders by chance? His happiness is 3. What a bitch. No, this is the best we can do. Alright. Cool. That's fine. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. 67 happiness, 14 races to go on this. Let's actually jump out of here and take a look at the points. See if I'm gonna keep PU as long as I can. Even if like there's someone better to hire, I'm probably still keeping PU. Because he's simply too good to pass up. He's probably the main character of this series at this point, so. We got a Mark Martin win. Yay. He's not even top 5 in points, though. Dale Jr. still has a full race lead in points. Labonte 6, that's alright. And Ward is officially fallen out of 10. He's ahead of Rusty Wallace, at least. And as for Tony Raines, we've got up a spot in points! Yeah! 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 3 top 5s. Average finish of 28.0. 5 pole. I think I officially have the most poles now. Yeah, get railed, Gordon. Get railed, Gordon. That is another win for Mark. That's his 35th career win. Very good, very good. Yeah. Wow. And this screen isn't even that bad, really. There's a lot of like light reds, but there's only one actual logo rival, so. And we still got a ton of friends. Next up is Michigan. That track is terrible, but it's fine. We'll be fine. And sadly, there's no other paint scheme. I'm stuck with this car forever. So next time on this game, we will have a car rating of 67, which isn't even that bad. Not even that bad. I hope we can finish 30th there, but no promises. Anyway, I don't know my next week's schedule. I think I work every day except for Wednesday and Thursday again, so we're probably going to be streaming this on Wednesday again. I would rather stream it on Thursday because a lot less people stream on Thursdays, but yeah. I guess I could do this race right now because it's also a short race. This is like, we just did the shortest race of the entire season. This is not even a 2-hour long stream, but it's fine. I'm done. I'm tired. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And as always, take it away, Bernie!
Hello and good evening, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Games streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.